Hey guys, so we are going to be doing a voiceover today because you guys really liked my last one, so we're just going to be jumping right into it. I am using the Sigma Viper palette and I'm taking the shade Hypnotize and I am going to put that in my crease as my transition shade. Now I'm going to go into the shade Adder, which is a little bit darker, and I am going to focus that just a little bit tighter in the crease but still smoking it up so that it's nice and smoky. Next I'm going to go into the shade Malevolent. I hope I'm saying that right. It was a little patchy, not my favorite. I applied that all over the lid, and then on top of that I went with my Alamar palette and the shade Mojito. This is Reina del Caribe volume 2, and I applied that right on top, and as you can see it made everything perfect because that first shade was a little bit too patchy. I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of Adder, which is a little bit of that dark brown shade, and I'm just going to make sure that the crease is nice and blended and just intensify everything. I'm going to go in with the makeup wipe as always, and I'm just going to wipe off any fallout that we may have. Moving on to the skin, I'm taking my MAC Prep and Prime Radiance Primer and I'm going to apply that all over the skin, and this is going to prime the face for foundation. I love this primer because it gives me the healthiest glow. For foundation, I am taking my YSL All Hours Foundation. I love the coverage this foundation gives me. It gives me the right amount of coverage and it also gives my skin such a pretty, healthy, luminous finish. I absolutely love it, especially now for the springtime. I am going to be doing a little bit of cream contour. I'm not going into too much detail when it comes to my base makeup just because I did just film a full face like routine of what my contour looks like, so definitely go ahead and check that out. But now I am just going to blend out my nose contour, and as always I like to go back in with the beauty sponge and smooth everything over to make sure that everything is nice and blended. We are going to also conceal. Again, didn't go into too much detail here. Definitely check out that video if you want to see where I conceal and the products that I use and all of that, and also check the description box because as always I will have everything linked down below. I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes, and I am using my Ben 9 Fair powder. I wanted to give my Kylie powders a little bit of a break to show you guys something a little bit different, and then to set the rest of the face I am going in with my Hourglass Mineral Veil powder. I think that's the name of it. I'm not quite sure, but it's their powder. And then I'm going to go back in with the Ben 9 Fair powder and we are going to bake. So I'm going to apply that under the eyes and of course a little bit under the contour and chin area just to begin to bake. Now I'm going to take a mixture of Adder and Hypnotize, and I am going to blend that in the lower lash line, and I am going to line my waterline with a nude pencil. This one is by Pixie. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the powder that I have under my eyes. I'm only wiping off the powder under my eyes. I'm going to leave the bottom half of my face to bake just a little bit more, and next I'm going to take my Benefit Hula bronzer or any bronzer of your choice, and I am just going to contour my nose a little bit. Nothing crazy, just a little definition on the nose. I'm taking this bronzer from Ofra Cosmetics and I am just going to apply this anywhere where I want to look a little bit more bronzy, you know, around the perimeter of the face, a little bit down your neck, just wherever you want to look a little bit more like the sun gave you a little kiss. And then for blush, I'm going in with this blush by Ofra. Again, I'm going to leave everything linked in the description because I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but you just want to go ahead and apply that blush. Now I am taking a clean fluffy brush and I am going to blend out that baking powder all over the skin just to soften things up. I do this step multiple times. It's my favorite. It just makes everything super smooth and airbrush. I love it. I'm going to take a little bit of the Morphe makeup setting mist and we're going to go ahead and apply lashes, and we're back. So to highlight, I am taking the Ofra Rodeo Drive. I'm only applying this in the inner corner of the eyes, and I'm also going to apply a little bit on the tip of the nose and down the bridge of the nose. I'm not really doing a face highlight because the foundation and the primer that we used are pretty glowy. For the lips, I am going to line my lips using the NYX Cosmetics Nude Beige Lip Liner, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill in the lips using the Kimberly liquid lipstick that came in this set that Kylie and Kim Kardashian did together a couple years ago, I want to say, but it is actually one of my favorite nudes ever. And then I'm going to top it off with the Marc Jacobs gloss in Sugar Sugar. This is my current go-to nude combination. It just looks so pretty and so girly. I am obsessed. Again, I am just going to give myself a nice spritz of setting mist, and that is it, you guys. You are done. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah!